In the last episode, we sailed on Kairos in Sweden. We visited Tina and some other very nice places.
Reef is not a bad idea after all.
Going on the bridge was a real spectacle.
It's not a problem to point as high as the monohulls. Three knots of wind.
In the end, we ended up motoring for 300 miles to be in time for the technical stop in Nynäshamn. Mark and I flew back home to Holland, and I think we stayed there for 2 weeks. And then we were going up north in Holland again to meet them again in Vlieland in the north of Holland, a little bit by train and a little bit by ferry. And then we were going to bring the boat into the Netherlands. We love this northern part of Holland. The islands are very beautiful. It is as if you live 100 years ago if you're there. And also the Waddenzee is very interesting with lots of sandbanks and lots of wildlife. Pablo and Anna even found a pretty good place in a normally very busy marina. And also Baksat was next to them, and Franny stayed out on the anchor. We had a nice dinner together with the rest of the group, and the next day everybody was going to spread out again. For Anna and Pablo, it was really nice that we were going to have some very beautiful weather and some nice champagne sailing in the Netherlands, because they had a lot of headwind and they had to rush a lot to stick to the program. And now we are going to enjoy.
On our way to Harlingen, and there we go south, take the lock into the Sweetwater Lake, IJsselmeer. But first we have to dodge all the sandbanks in the Waddenzee.
In the first stretches, Franny is going in the same direction as us, but they are going outside of Holland again and go straight to Newport. So all the boats are going in with the tide coming up. There's a lot of current. Unfortunately, because it's almost high tide, you can't see all the sandbanks. But you can see that all the boats are going in the same sort of canal, in the same direction.
Away from the ferry. Passing the same boat that Marijke has, that we have at home.
Look, Anna!
It's Arrival 34 as well. We're on our way to the lock at Kornewedderzand, where we leave the Waddenzee, salt water, and enter the sweet water of the IJsselmeer.
First we have to pass a bridge and then the lock. All the boats are going when the tide is right, so everybody arrives here around high tide. So it is rush hour in the lock.
It's pretty busy today. It's kind of relaxed here. Approaching Enkhuizen, about 7.5 miles to go. So we should be there between 6 and 7. The wind died, we have 7-8 knots. This is the marina in Enkhuizen. We go to the old town. We can't get into the old harbor.
The old towns on the former Zuiderzee are very, very pretty. In the last century, I think in around 1930, they built this dike where we had to go through. And from that moment, the Zuiderzee became a lake and became sweet water. But still, there is a lot of history on the coast of this lake.
We're going more next to the Schutterbar. Outside of the buitenhaven, which is right there.
We visited the Zuiderzee Museum together with Anna and Pablo, and that gave a good view of how this area looked so many years ago, but actually still the whole area looks a little bit like a museum. Oh my God! When we go further south, we have to pass another dike with another lock, and then we enter the southern part of the IJsselmeer, which is called the Markermeer.
So around the corner and then another 2 miles, and then we already arrive in Hoorn. We'll probably go to Volendam for lunch tomorrow, and then straight through to Muiden.
I tell you, I had a wonderful day in Enkhuizen, which was beautiful. The museum was great fun.
It's all getting into the video, you know that, eh?
In front of Hoorn there is a very protected small anchorage where there is enough space for Kairos to anchor. The entrance is, I think, a little bit too narrow to go to the old harbor.
He's the Ritas. He's eating the leftovers.
This is Alfred Daniels' boat, and the last episode he saw was the one in Sweden. But now Sweden has come to Holland.
With the dinghy we go into the old town and have a very nice dinner, and we were so lucky. There was actually, all the streets were filled with attractions.
And we go in front of the restaurant. I'll save it. Mike is trying to find somebody to come along with Pablo in this thing. She can already find someone. You go in with him? Oh man! We gaan even tanken en dan gaan we richting Volendam en Muiden. This is Volendam. Well, Pablo's working. Hopefully there's champagne tomorrow. Basically you should follow the waterways, the white ones, as there's a lot of weed outside of them. Anna's getting it out.
And this is Volendam. It's very touristic, but it's always nice to pay a short visit. And they have very nice fish.
Maar je verkoopt ze niet zo, denk ik. Ja? Prima. Van in de hand.
And we have to pass paard van Marken. They call it a horse. Well, we don't feel like putting the downwind on for the last 4 miles, 5 miles. We'll get there like this as well. The land behind them disappears on the front of the boat. And that boat, the land behind it disappears at the back of the boat. So we go in front of that one and we go behind this one. This is the entrance to Muiden. It's the river Vecht. The river goes in the direction of Utrecht. And we'll pass naar de slot
Amsterdam Castle.
Then we finally end up at our place. Our small boat, the Rifle, is parked in front of the neighbors. Kairos will be in front of our garden.
Here is plenty of space. It gets a little bit less towards the back of the boat. Waiting for the bus.
After some nice days in Muiden, we decide to bring Pablo and Anna with Kairos to IJsselmeer. From there, they can go straight south to Newport the next morning.
It's only 5 miles to Amsterdam. I want to get to the bridge as it opens on the hour. Then through the orange locks. And it's all the way open to Amsterdam, to the very center of Amsterdam, where we'll pass Central Station. The problem here on the IJsselmeer is that the water quality is too good. The sun rays are able to get to the bottom, and there's more grass growing now than it should.
Gaan we langzamer hoor.
Yeah. Behind that boat is Rotterdam. That's a very nice anchorage as well.
So this was the bridge, and next up are the locks.
Very nice, the lock keeper to let us moor here on the outside.
It's pretty full already in between there, little boats. This here is Amsterdam Marina.
We called them and they already cleaned the marina as the sailboats are arriving tonight already. Listen. This is the very end of the North Sea Channel. Kairos going into the marina here, Seaport Marina, Amsterdam.
We immediately take an Uber back to Amsterdam so that we can spend some time there and have a nice dinner.
So if you piss in the thing, it's 100 euros. She can say she's been in the red light district